there have been some big changes. The Make It Legal Florida campaign and the Regulate Florida campaign as well a couple weeks ago before that. Both of the constitutional amendment campaigns have now been suspended. So any hope of a ballot initiative in November 2020 is not going to happen. Interestingly, though, on the same day that the Make It Legal Florida campaign gave up their efforts, Senator Jeff Brandes and Representative Carlos Guillermo Smith will be introducing a legal adult responsible use bill in both houses of the legislature this year. So that's interesting, and I find it very interesting because there are other legislative leaders that want to limit the program. There's talk of a 10% THC cap on whole flower products, which was also an issue in the last year's session. And there may be some discussion of the limiting of other products on the market, the concentrates and the distillate products, things of that nature. I'm vastly opposed to that, of course. To me, that would just force my patients to use a lower quality of medicine, quite frankly, and many times to achieve the same results, to buy twice as much and expose their body to twice as much product. So, that's a argument that we hope doesn't get traction up in Tallahassee, but we're quite fearful of it. More likely would be the legislators using that 10% THC cap as a quote-unquote poison pill that they may add on to the other initiatives that we want to see advance in Tallahassee this year. The reciprocity from state to state, so a medical cannabis patient in other states can get their card here easily in Florida if they qualify in other states. The job protections bill, critical to those who are still working and performing fantastically at their jobs, utilizing medical cannabis as a medication. They should have job protections, of course. We hear that every day. Veterans access bills, nursing home access, protection of doctors on their hospital staffs, things of that nature. So there's a lot of issues that are going to come up in Tallahassee, appropriately so, that we think may be held back by the addition of a 10% THC cap to each and every one of those bills. So it's going to be a very interesting legislative session, but I applaud Representative Smith and Senator Brandes. In my opinion, we all need to work together to advance common sense cannabis reforms because it's going to come to Florida ultimately. And I think if we do it appropriately with the appropriate safety and education, then that's a much better way to go. But on top of that, we need to augment and protect our medical program and enhance the protections for those in the program, nursing home access, once again, veterans access, all the other issues. So my focus will always be in the protection of the medical program while we go forward with other common sense reforms.